Yesterday, we studied about life in Athens. Today, we're going to talk about life in Sparta, and then we'll compare and contrast those two. We will do it with a Venn diagram. Here's one from last year. You can see kind of the two large interlocking circles. In our history books, it's on page 185, and what we basically talked about after we read it is that in Athens, they had a real focus on education, but in Sparta, of course, a huge focus on military training. All men were soldiers. That was the one job they had available to them. Although in Sparta, women did have more freedom. That was because men were at school, boys were at school from 7 to 20. Once they were in their 20s, they could marry, but they couldn't actually live at home with their wives until they turned 30. So women had a lot of freedom because men just weren't around as much. Also, in Sparta, women were seen as they needed to be strong and capable, which was nice, at least. Characteristics of both city-states was that they're both in Greece, they're both city-states. They have the same religion, the same myth, the same language. Also, both city-states kept slaves, and they both had city councils. So they certainly have some similarities, but also some huge differences as well, with Athens' focus on education, Sparta's focus on military training. We also did a Greek soldier, so we glued into our composition book a picture of a Greek soldier with an empty shield, and the students had an opportunity to decorate the shield like they would want. As the Greeks did in ancient times, they would design their own shields, so students did that and glued those in also.